Welcome to Course in a Day. Wow. So Course in a Day, some of you may be ready to jump into this, some of you might be ready and you're ready to create your first course. Maybe that's a 7-day challenge, maybe that's a mastermind, maybe that's a 5-week course, maybe it's an academy. So why Course in a Day, and what is this gonna look like for you in the actual presentation and in the behind the scenes? So in the Course in a Day, and why Course in a Day, it's because number one, you get to create something one time and or you can update it, refresh it, but it's almost like an ATM machine, you guys. So like think about this course, think about in a day. This can be valuable for you, this can be valuable for someone, next week, next month, for years to come. Even if I would never ever update it, or even if I would never add to it, which I will and we will, it's still valuable in itself, because getting social media in a day, getting website in a day, getting blog in a day, video in a day, course in a day is something that is super valuable to simplify, right, for people. And so it creates a never-ending revenue stream. You get to continue to teach people. You can link your freebies to it and your website and your social media. And it's evergreen content. And then again, it's like an ATM machine that continues to give you money as you continue to serve, because you're continuing that energy flow out there, right? You're continuing the service out there. And then what is this gonna look like? So first, we're talking about the tool. I'm gonna show you the behind the scenes of a course creation. So you're gonna see literally your behind the scenes with Kajabi. So I also mentioned Teachable in the presentation, but I don't use Teachable. I use Kajabi because there's several reasons and integrations that I loved better with the email automation, with the web pages, several different components. On top of that, we're gonna talk about themes of courses. So like in a day series, or is it a challenge, or is it a mastermind? And then also like how you wanna structure a course. Is it a daily, is it a weekly, is it a monthly, is it an academy? And then what does it look like? And then what kind of bonuses do you put in that? How do you price them? So you're gonna get sneak peeks into some of the money maker from the mastermind. And then depending on where you are, I actually want you, yes, to take action. So whether that's drafting the course, whether that is creating your actual thumbnails for the course off of Canva, whether that's setting up the organization, whether that's scheduling out when you're gonna do your videos. And keep in mind, you guys, I do my courses as kind of a hybrid. So you see me face to face, and then you also see me do behind the scenes with webinars, and then you also see me do behind the scenes with just actual behind the scenes. So there's times that you never ever see my face. And there are instructors that have also generated millions of dollars off of simply doing behind the scenes webinars. So keep in mind, you can start with where you are now and then grow and shift and change, keeping in mind that the connection and the creation and the cultivation is important. So even if you start behind the scenes, I will nudge you to at some point get in front of the camera, or at least have someone in your brand or your company that does get in front of the camera. So it doesn't always have to be you. Just like I mentioned earlier, we're connecting with influencers and we're connecting with course creators to where, over time, our platform is not gonna simply be me, but I'm also vetting out people before I give them the opportunity to list their platform and then, list their courses on our platform, and then what does that process look like? So that's one of the things we have in process right now. So share down below on what you are excited about. Share down below on what you're gonna create, because again, step 5 is always create it. And super excited to see how you take the next step for course creation.